Hello, Aquarius. This is Ariana, your tarot life coach. Thank you for meeting with me today and giving me some time. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the card that I pulled for you. I normally shuffle my oracle deck to get some insight about what's going on. And this month of June, Aquarius, I kind of see that we're having some issues with courage and maybe faith and strength. So, what the Shaman of Courage is trying to tell you is, and I'm using the Shaman Oracle from John Matthews and Will Kingham, wonderful cards, is that you have some resources that you may not know you even had. And the message is, I journey into fear and at its heart to find courage to overwhelm it. The courage I impart to you and will guide and protect you if ever you are in danger. The inner resources we never knew we had are now available, okay? And the Shaman of Courage knows exactly where to find them. So the interpretation they give is finding the courage to move ahead, understanding the loss of power, recovering lost strengths, facing the danger, maintaining calmness, and transforming fear into power. Once again, my little spiel about fear and faith, they both come from the unknown. Would you rather be afraid of the unknown or have faith that you will get through it? Have you ever been failed before? Whatever it is you believe in, whoever it is you have faith in and pray to, do that because he will give it to you. You will get it. So to kind of figure out a little bit more of what the Shaman of Courage is trying to tell us, we are going to be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero. These cards are very interesting cards, very similar to some of the interpretations, and sometimes the interpretations don't work for me and I have to use the story to get a better insight of it. So I always shuffle off camera before we even start because I shuffle for a really, really long time, and I shuffle until my cards no longer will shuffle, or I feel that it's, there we go, time to stop. That it's time to stop. So this is going to be a 5-card spread. We're going to focus on the past, present, hidden influence, advice, and the possible outcome. And we'll also look at the shadow card, which is a little bit of an interpretation of what the energy is around you. Okay? So in your past, we're dealing with the Empress and the upright. The present, the Prince of Wands reversed. Hidden influences, the Four of Discs reversed. The advice comes from the Queen of Arrows. And the possibility, the possible outcome is the Cherub of Cups reversed. Okay? The overall energy that we have is the Ace of Arrows. I don't know if you see how beautiful that card is. But you got these 2 aces of arrows if you think about it, because you got another one right there in the Queen of Arrows. Good Lord. What's going on with me? I can't even think. And I don't know what's going on with you guys because I'm trying to read for you guys and my throat just all of a sudden has decided to close up. Let me get some water. Like literally, I don't think that you're expressing yourself very freely and openly with whoever it is you're dealing with. So in the past, I have this Empress energy. I love the Empress in this card. I love the Empress period because she rules it all. She's a wonderful mother. And she's just so beautiful and calm in this picture. Like I said, I wish I could sit here and read you the whole entire story about the Empress, but I'm just going to skim and scan to kind of give you the parts that that really stick out for you, okay? This is the typical mother, the goddess, the creator. She actually created Enkidu, and she also works a lot with Aya, okay, which is the magician in this deck. And she was her son is the King of Discs, okay? The card is attributed to Venus, okay? And this is the goddess Aruru. And what's in her hands is Enkidu. And I don't know if y'all remember Enkidu from the Fool card, but she is the one who's making Enkidu. She is the feminine power. So Aquarius, I feel like this is you, Aquarius. You're beautiful. You're possibly fertile. Motherhood is befitting of you. You have sound understanding. I feel like since it's in the upright, things were going pretty good. And you were very peaceful. You see the volcano in the back? Like, she is like super calm and okay with this volcano being in the background that at any moment could explode and go everywhere. And she's forming this clay figure in her hands. And there's beautiful flowers everywhere. It's a very peaceful card. And so I feel like that was you in the past. Like, you kind of had everything under control and you were sitting there and you were waiting. And I don't know who you're waiting on or what is going on. But I also feel that if you're not a mother, if you're hearing this and you're not a mother yet, you are ready to be a mom or you're ready to start a family. For some reason, I just felt like I had to say that to somebody. Almost like you've been thinking about starting a family, but you don't know if it's the right time or not. I don't see any cups in your reading, which kind of tells me that we're kind of feeling a little low on love, whether it's love for ourselves, like loving yourself enough, or maybe not feeling like you're getting the love and attention that you really need. Because the one cup that you do have, which is the Cherub of Cups, he's like totally not even facing your reading and he's upside down. So that kind of just makes me feel kind of like you need to find some self-love. There needs to be, there's just no, I don't feel like right now you're feeling very good about your situation. Something's throwing you off. Even if things are going good, there's this one thing that's just like not setting well with you. And maybe it's this Prince of Wands, which is Gira, and he is reversed. And I'm taking this as a person that you're dealing with right now that could be affecting your home life. And this is either an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, because I see a lot of fire. And Gira is, he would come and he would get rid of all of the evil forces and magicians. And the thing is, he's upside down, so he's not getting rid of them. It's almost like he's bringing them in. So this person can be a very overconfident, insensitive, reckless, and intolerant and cruel. This is you might have met him and he was in the upright, okay? He's like confident, but in a good, confident way. Very intelligent and talented, passionate kind of person. And he found you as the Empress. And he strung you along, okay? Man, I just feel like I'm just bringing bad news, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna find the positive in this, because there's always a story. There's always a lesson. And I feel like he's strung you along and you're sitting there waiting. And now, now that confidence, now he's overly confident because he knows that you're going to sit there and wait for him. He's insensitive in the fact that he's not respecting that you do want to be this mother, or you do want your own family. And maybe this person has his family and he's tearing his home up and not giving you the home that you want and desire. He's being kind of selfish. You see the circle that he's standing in? It's almost like no one can get near him, because if you do, you'll get burned, okay? And he may not even be a jerk. He's protecting something, and I don't know what it is. But if you've messed with this energy, or you know who this is, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So now we have the Four of Disc in this deck. And in the Four of Disc, I'm kind of thinking, since it's upside down, like I said, this energy has kind of affected your home. Maybe not so much your financial stability, Aquarius, but it's not right for you. It's turned you upside down. It's almost like he's not giving you the love that you need. He's holding on tightly to whatever he has, and he's not sharing it with you. And that's why there's no cups in here. There's no love right now. And he may love you, but at this moment in his life, he's unable to give it to you. And you deserve so much more. Like, you deserve for that to be upright. You deserve for that to be your home. It's just not fair. And so he might even be kind of greedy. There's just a lack of security in this relationship. Like, you're on again, off again. You're strung along. You're left waiting, and he's very passionate. And I see the wand in his hand, and it's like a phallic symbol to me. Maybe y'all have like some amazing sex, and that's why you stick around. But the sex eventually, it's like not enough right now. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. And Aquarius, you deserve it. You'd make a wonderful mother. Like, I feel like you believe that too, because you were thinking that you deserve to be a mom, and you deserve your family, and you thought it was going to be with this person. And I'm not saying that it's never going to be, but right now it's not going to be. There's some things that this person is going through that you're unaware of, because at one time he was probably a really cool guy that you fell for. Confidence is always great, and an Aries man and a Leo man, Sagittarius, they are just personality to die for. But on a bad day, watch your back. And it's kind of like he's holding on to his love a little tightly. He's unstable in his house, and he's unable to give you what you want. And that was the hidden influences of your present dilemma. So then we have Miss Queen of Arrows. The Queen of Arrows, I always love her little hat with the lion on top. Like, she's just cutting straight through your bullshit, and she's not going to listen to you, you know? And the great goddess Ishtar had many different aspects to her personality. So this is Ishtar, okay? So she was like the goddess of love, the goddess of war. It just depended on what day Ishtar you put on her hat or whatever. But like I had said earlier, you have the Ace of Arrows as your overall energy, right? And then I see another Ace of Arrows in that card. That's telling me, it's coming, like, energy is coming, and it's going to be like things are going to be given to you, and you're going to get I was about to say advice, so this is your advice card. You're going to get the information that you need to cut through this bullshit and get what you want. Okay? Now, it's going to be your choice what you want to do with it, because the Ace of Arrows is always invocating something. It means that the news is forthcoming, and like it's telling you your news is forthcoming, like it's coming to you, and you need to be observant and decisive. And I don't feel like you're very decisive right now. Confidence, the shaman of courage is courage, confidence, strength. Harness that lion on top of your hat, Aquarius. Harness that, because you need that courage and that strength. And I really feel like that's what it's trying to tell you, is that this advice that the queen is trying to tell you is, you are the queen or you are the king. You deserve your own home, your own stability. You don't have to go into someone else's home. You don't have to mess with an immature person who can't decide. You don't have to be with someone who withholds love, attention, time, money, whatever it is they're withholding from you. You don't deserve that. And she's like, enough is enough. You're a beautiful woman or man. Let's do this. Let's follow this arrow and see where it leads. And I just feel like that's what she's trying to tell you. We'll clarify it again, like like I'm always trying to clarify stuff. So the possible outcome is the Carib of Cups, and I did a a little short video that described what the Carib of Cups was. But this was one for fertility and purification, okay? So when it's reversed, it's the loss of faith. Oh, and I think that's what the shaman of courage is trying to tell you, is you have lost your faith, my friend, and you are sitting here in fear. You're afraid of something. You're afraid to walk away from something or walk into something. And that divine message isn't coming through. I'm also getting that there's somebody who's having an issue with infertility. Okay? And that might be why in the past you wanted to be a mother and now you feel like it's not possible. So, but we'll see what's going on. Because I see 2 arrows, and then to me that kind of looks kind of fertile to me. Like, you have some phallic symbols in here. So, but it's a possibility that someone's having some issues with infertility. I also get a little bit of impurity and contamination. So Aquarius, I would be very careful if you are having some fun with this wild, passionate, wonderful, unbridled sex. You might catch a cold in your genitals, okay? To put it nicely, be careful, okay? Be careful, keep yourself safe. You know, it's always good to be safe. But because I don't feel that this passionate energy is being very upfront, forthcoming, and honest with you, because the Queen of Arrows is trying to cut through some bullshit, okay? So your overall energy was the Ace of Arrows. And I always like to let people know that the arrows are very similar to wands in this book, because that the interpretations can, you know, they go hand in hand. So arrows, we know, are, oh my gosh, my throat, are just a lot of mental anguish is going on. But this is telling you that there's an awakening of mental power, okay? Triumph of force and will, prosperity and fertility, birth of something new. Hold on. Oh God, I feel like I'm going to lose my voice. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I don't think you're telling somebody how you're feeling, or the person who's hurt you, because my throat is killing me and it hasn't hurt me all day. It's time for you to speak up. Like, my eyes are watering. I haven't felt this way in a long time. So this is upright. Okay? So this is telling you this is inevitable. It's going to happen. Okay? So there's a possibility of infertility. And then this is telling you, baby, no, there's fertility. There's fertility. Okay? But you got to have faith. And you've lost your faith. Whoever is out there who had a miscarriage or is going to the fertility doctor, you have to have faith that it's going to be okay. Okay? Just believe. It's going to happen. And that's what the shaman of courage is telling you. Have that faith and that belief to walk away from whatever it is that is not serving you and walk into something that is serving you. Okay, that will serve you or be good for you. So like I always say, I have to pull out a oracle card for the Carib, which is the possible outcome. Because the Carib is like your guardian angel. So this is also telling me that you're getting messages from your spirit guides and you're not listening. You're not paying any attention to these messages that you're getting. And they could be coming in dreams. They could be coming in letters. They could be coming in friends telling you things. Strangers telling you stuff. But you're not listening. And it's time for you to listen. I feel like you've almost put a blind, like your blinders on, and you don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. My candle's leaking, sorry, and I don't want to mess up my thing. So I'll let it mess up something else. And you're not listening to your spirit guides. So if you're having dreams, you're having visions, you're hearing stuff, you turn on the radio and a certain song is on and you're like, why is this song always on? You're seeing some numbers that are always up. Maybe you're seeing 111, 222, 444. You need to look up and see what those are meaning. okay? Because you're not listening. And it's time to listen, okay? So, I got sidetracked thinking about it. Because I feel like your spirit guide was telling you something, and this card wants to come out. It's right here. And you're not listening. Oh, the ancestor of protection. Okay, so this is telling me that whatever happened, guys, whatever it was, whether it was a relationship that didn't work out or you had a miscarriage, whatever it was a protection. It was for protection. And this is attributed to the cougar, the puma, and the mountain lion totem, okay? And it's talking about balancing your male and female energies. And this says, I will stay beside you and protect you from the assaults of opponents and distractors. Guard what's precious to you. You need that in the upright. Protect your home, protect your family, protect your money, protect your hopes and dreams, and don't give it to people who aren't going to value you. Okay? If that resonates with somebody. For others, it's about you need to take care of your body so that you don't get an illness, or so that when you do get pregnant, my flame is so high, it is crazy. And I have to show you this really quickly, but it is going insane. Wow. Sorry. I feel like your spirit guide is like really needing you to listen, because you can't even see the full effect of this flame. Like, the camera does it no justice, but it's about 3 or 4 inches high, and it's huge. And I've never seen it like that before. It kind of like, it scared me a little bit. This message is definitely for you, Aquarius, from your spirit guide. And it says, are you off your course, lost your dreams or goal? And you are going to be a good mother. That is what I put in quotation marks. Wow. The interpretation from the book is strength, guardianship, fearlessness, the ability to help others, the feelings of protectiveness, and one who walks with you at your time of need. This is your spirit guide, or this is actually someone from your family who has passed on, who is wanting to catch your attention. And I feel really weird while I'm telling you this, because you're going to probably think, oh, I'm crazy. But if you've been thinking of a loved one who's passed on, and there's a certain message that comes with them, you need to heed it, because they're trying to protect you from something and trying to lead you somewhere. And that's just, oh my goodness, this flame is driving me insane. It is so big. I'm like, wow. Oh, no more oracle cards. Let's see if we can get a little bit more insight. I'm sorry I'm talking for so long on the, let's see what the advice from the Queen of Arrows is for you today. What is it? Beautiful. You're going to get the help you need, Aquarius. You have been helping many people. You're always there for others. And people are going to come to you and help you. They're going to come. You're going to be successful. Your problems will be solved, hopes fulfilled, and you're going to be giving what is needed and not what is wanted, okay? And I don't think it needs any more clarification other than be prepared to make a choice and draw on that courage. I think that you have a guardian angel on your side that is really trying to catch your attention right now. and they're giving you messages and you're not listening. And it's time that you listen. And this issue that you're having, or whatever, this non-love for yourself, and not thinking you'll be a good mother, whatever it is, it has something with mother because of the ancestor protection came out. Just know that you are, because that's what your guardian wanted to tell you. Your guardian angel or your ancestor, however you want to look at it, a family member that's passed on wanted to tell you, whisper in your ear and tell you, no, sweetie, or no, son, you're going to be a great father, or baby, you are a great mother, and don't let the miscarriage or infertility bring you down. And for others, it is for you to be careful with this energy right here, because it can really throw your house upside down and your money upside down, and possibly give you some kind of disease, okay? Whether it be mental illness from going crazy, or a venereal disease. But be very careful, okay? Wow, Aquarius, you really made me feel some type of way today. I hope that this reading resonated with somebody. And if it did, and if it was with the family member that passed on, I just hope that you listen to the message that they give you. And thank you for letting me be a part of this with you. If this does not resonate with you, please watch your sun, moon, your moon and rising sign. And if you'd like a private reading, feel free to contact me. I'd love to work with you. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.